welcome back. So in this video we are going to understand the Leetcode problem number 2144. It's a minimum cost of buying candies with discount. Okay, so the question says that we have given a cost of the candies in a array as a 1 2 3, you can say here, right? And there is a shop, right, who is selling the candies at a certain discount, and the discount is that if you're going to buy the candies, right, for every two candies, right, they will sold and they will give you a third candy for free. Okay, means let's suppose we have 1 2 and 3. If you will buy any of these two, right, he will give the third, but it depends on you. You are choosing this one or this one, right, or this one, because the price is this one and this one for each one, right? Means each candies have a different price. And what do you want as a customer, right? You obviously you want the maximum that we have, you want a free. But there is a certain rule so that the shopkeeper will not get loss, right? What is the rule? Let's think here. The customer can choose any candy to take away for free as long as the cost of the chosen candy is less than or equal to the minimum cost of the two candies brought, right? If you are going to bought sorry bought if you're going to bought your if you're going to buy the two candies, right, its price should be less than equal to the two. For this case we have only three candies are there, right? So let's suppose that if we are going to buy these two candies, so this price should be the minimum of these two, but it is not. It means what? If we're going to buy 2 and 3, means its minimum, right, one has a minimum price of between these 2 and 3, right? This is exactly the question saying that. Okay, let's try to understand through an example so we'll understand better, right? Let's go to the board and you will understand clearly. Okay, so let me tell you the very simple thing that the shopkeeper sells the two candies, right? Per per two candies he sells one free candy for free, right? Means if there is four candies are there, let's call, we have 1 2 3 and 4. Four candies have, right? So its cost is 1 2 3 4 like this. Okay, so let's suppose that if you are going to buy the two candies, so that you will get the third candy for free, right? It means, for example, if you're going to take 2 and 3, right, means the candy 1 you will get is a free, right? Means if you are going to buy these candies, right, means you will, when you're going to buy, you have to pay only these two price, but one you can get for free, right? And these threes are get sold, right, with the same price of this one. Okay, this is not got sold, right? So just for example we are going to solve this one only. Okay, so so the cost of the free candy is, what should be the cost of the free candy, right? It should be minimum or less than what? The two candies you bought. That is the cost of the free candies, right? This is your free candy. Okay, let's understand here. So suppose this is the cost we have given, 1 2 3 4, each candy's price we have given, right? These are the index of the array we have given. So the cost of the free candy is, it should have less than or equal to the mean cost that you brought the candies, correct? So let's talk about something important now so you will understand clearly. So what is the most important thing, right? For me the most important thing is the problem intuition, right? Everybody should understand the problem intuition. Let's talk about the problem intuition. So the question says that you will get the deal, right? Means you have to buy two candies, right? Then you will get, what you will get? You will get one candy free, right? Buy two candy, get one candy free. Simple. But the free candy cost must be what? But the free candies cost must be what? Less than equal to. Less than equal to what? The cheaper one of the two paid candies. Can we say that? Means if I want to understand what is the price of the free candies, so we can say the free candies cost must be less than and equal to the cheaper of one of the two candies that you have bought, right? It means what exactly a candidate should understand means, so to save the most money, right? To save the most money, what you should do? Obviously, you want the free candies, right? To be less expensive, right? Right? To save the most money, right? What you want to do? You want the free candies to be as expensive, not free, we can say. You want the free candies, to be as expensive as possible. Correct, guys? मीन्स अगर वो ज़्यादा कॉस्टली रहेगा, राइट? अगर जो फ्री कैंडीज है वो जितना ज़्यादा कॉस्टली होगा उतना ज़्यादा बेनिफिट होगा, राइट? मीन्स टू सेव द most money, you want the free candies, right? What you want? You want the free candies, right, to be as expensive as possible. ये जितना एक्सपेंसिव होगा कौन फ्री कैंडीज, राइट, उतना ज़्यादा हम लोग मनी सेव कर पाएंगे. करेक्ट? दिस इज व्हाट वी वांट. इट मीन्स what? We should handle the expensive candies first, right? Means that means we can say that means we should handle what? We should handle expensive candies. करेक्ट गाइस? सबसे पहले में क्या करना पड़ेगा? जो कैंडीज एक्सपेंसिव है दैट कैंडीज वी शुड हैंडल फर्स्ट, राइट? दैट मीन्स what I'm saying, that means we should handle expensive candies first, right? Let's talk about what I'm trying to say here, okay? By the example, obviously. Let's suppose, oh, give me a second. Suppose what? We have given cost, and this cost is 1 2 3 as we have given in example. Like this we have given. The very first thing what you should do is you should sort by descending, we can say descending. So you sort this by descending. So if you sort this, what will happen to his 3 2 and 1, correct? After sorting, this is the cost. Now group every 3 candidates, right? So it is already 3, so we'll say okay, now group every 3 candies, right? 3 candies we should group like a 3 candidates, correct? What should be the candidate? So obviously we have 3 2 and 1. ये हमारे पास ऑलरेडी है, करेक्ट? So let's suppose we purchase P and this you got free. Means purchase and you got free for these cases, correct? Can we say that? We can say that, right? P for paid, we can say, and F for free, we can say. Okay, guys? So we pay for 3 and 2, correct? We only pay for 3 and 2, and this is free. Free is 1, correct? So this is valid. Why it is valid, guys? Let's understand. Why is this valid? Let's understand first why this transaction is valid. Because, right, so we'll say, okay, because the free candy cost is 1, right? And if we'll take the minimum of the paid candies, what are the paid candies are there? Obviously it is mean of 3 and 2, right? You can see here we have paid 3 and 2 and free is 1, correct? So this is what we want. So here we'll get how much? We'll get 2. So the free we have bought is 1 rupee, $1, 1 rupee, whatever, and it should be less than equal to how much? 2. And that is valid, and it is valid, right? And so total cost is 3 plus 2, which is 5. Are you understanding or not? This is very easy, right? Let's talk about little bigger example. So you will say, okay, this is a smaller example that you can say that, right? Let's talk about the bigger example. See, I'm taking the time for the bigger examples. Why? Because if you'll understand, you can code by yourself. Okay. So let's talk about some bigger example. Okay. I'll give the name bigger example. Let's understand the cost. We have given is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's suppose you have given 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like this you have given. Okay. The very first thing is what I told you to do. The very first is you have to do the sorting. Sorting by what? Descending. Right? If you will do the descending or the sorting, it means what you will get, guys. Obviously, it is already sorted, means we will get the same thing. So it's fine. Let's take again. I'll say 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So after the sorting, you will get the same one because it is already sorted one, correct? After that, I told you to do the grouping, right? If you remember, after this step, you have to do grouping. Grouping by what? You have to group every 3 candies. Every 3 candies you have to group, means 6, 5, 4. The very first thing is you will do the 6, 5, 4 grouping, and the remaining is 3, 2, and 1. You did the grouping. So let's suppose in this case what we should do the payment, right? So we'll say, okay, go with the payment for here we will pay, here we will pay, this will go for free. Again, here we'll pay, here we'll pay, this will go for free. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Means we can easily, after the grouping, we can easily what we can do, we can pay and we can get the free candies. The purpose is to save the more money, and that is why we are doing grouping here, so we can get the maximum profit. As you are paying that, so 6 and 5 you will pay, you will get free 4, right? And same you will do with this one. So here you are getting the 4 rupees candies, you are getting free. Here obviously you are getting 1 rupees free, but here you are getting 4 rupees. It's more money, right? So basically this is the way we should pay, so that we will get the more money, right? We can save the more money. Okay, let's talk about first. Okay, so what you are going to pay here, guys? Pay and the free. Two things is important here. So when you are going to pay, you will see that 6 plus 5, and here let's suppose 3 and 2 plus 3 and 2. All we are going to save. You are getting how much? 16. 6, 5, 11, 3 and 3, 2 is 5. So total 16. Yes, correct. Now for this case 4 and 1. 4 plus 1. Total is 5. Correct. So why is this valid? Right? That is the most important thing, right? We will understand. So let's talk about here itself. Okay, so we have paid 6 and 5, right? 6 and 5 is we are paying, right? And if you take the minimum between these two, what you will get? Obviously you will get is 5 minimum, but we are taking 4 as a free, so 4 is less than equal to this 5, so this is valid. Okay, let's talk about the second group here. Which one is minimum, 3 or 2? Obviously minimum is 2, right? So and this is 1, so 1 is less than equal to 2, so this is free, right? This is valid. So in both cases you got this is the valid thing, right? Now let's do some greedy observation, guys, so you can have the clear understanding, right? So after sorting from the largest to smallest, right, if you see it is already sorted, so it doesn't matter, because after sorting you have to operate the operations, right? So we know that here you will get is larger, this is second larger, this is the third larger, and so on you will get, right? Means you should pay for the first two, right? But you will get the free, we will get the third for free, right? And this third is having more price than all of these three second half, right? Means you should pay for the first two and you get the third for free, right? Means larger, but third larger, you can say the largest, second largest, and the third largest is free. Why? Because the third largest is guaranteed to be less than or equal to the second largest, right? So it can be legally free. This is always be free. So this also makes the free candy as expensive as possible, because it is as expensive as possible than the others, right? So this gives you that you are going to save the more money. This is the purpose that we should do, right? So very first, whatever you have given the data, let's suppose in the array, you will do in Java, you can do what, arrays dot sort. Any other language you're doing, you can do the sorting, right? You do the sort. So in Java, when you write arrays dot sort, right, and you will pass the data here, right? So it sorts in the ascending order. So what we so if we sort that, right, so you will get what, 1 2 3 4 5 6, like this you will get, right? So we can process from the end, because if it is like this 1 2 3 4 5 6 like this, right? Sorry, 5 6 like this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 like this. So you should start from here and you have to keep going down. So you will process these three first, like this we want, right? So we can process from the end, right? So you will get the more processed data. Means what I'm trying to say is, so in Java, right, in Java, I'm saying in Java, there is a arrays dot sort. When you do arrays dot sort, it will sort in the form is what, 1 2 3 4 5 6, like this you will get the sorted data. Okay, so what you should do, we can process from here the end. Okay, so let's suppose how will you process the very first, p p f, like this, the very first thing you will do. Then p p f again. So this becomes the two group, from here to here and from here to here, the two groups, right, of three elements, two group you will get, which is equivalent to the previous one, because it doesn't matters which one you are getting, because we know that the first two, if you will get similarly, you will get here first two, right? Because we are doing the from the back end, right? From the end, we can say that, not back end, from the end. So every group have three from the back, right? So what you will get, obviously this is called, you have to pay for what you need to do, pay for cost at I, because I start from here, right? So you will say you have to pay for the cost this, then you have to pay again cost at I minus 1. This is also you have to pay, but you can skip paying which one, cost I minus 2, sorry, right? you don't need to pay this one. Understand? So this is very simple logic that you should do. Okay, let's go back to the code so you can understand, guys. Okay, let's go. So this is the code, right? Very first what you should do is, we know that we have to sort it, right? So sort the array. So obviously in Java we will do the sorting the array in ascending order, right? So we'll say okay, arrays dot sort, and we'll pass the given array cost. Okay, then what we should do is we'll define int n, which is equal to cost, and we'll say not cost, yes, cost dot length. This is what we have, right? Cost dot length. So you'll use the cost dot length, you will get the n. Now once you know that you sorted by what, 1 2 3 4 5, right? Means we have to start from the end, right? So we'll start with the end, I equal to this n minus 1. So we are going to start from the last index, n minus 1. Okay, and the I should be less than equal to what is 0, and you have to take the group of 3. So right, so third one you have to skip. To skip the third one, you just do a I equal to 3. So third one we will not take it. Okay, so this is what I want, guys. Let's talk about the very first thing is that you have to pay for the most expensive remaining candies, right? So let's pay the let's pay for the most expensive remaining, like this you can say, candy. Most expensive remaining candy, right? How? You will just do total, and so let's define first total, guys, here. So int total I'll take, and it is start from 0. So the very first thing you plus do and add the cost. So cost, and we can add how, I minus 1. So like this you will do. Okay, means we'll start from I, and the I minus 1 is our the cost, right? Because we want from there. Okay, we have to check the second most. This is the most expensive, guys. Okay, let's talk about the second most. So we'll say okay, let's pay for the second most expensive remaining candy, if it exists. If it exists, you check the spelling mistake, guys, if I'm doing the very first. If I minus 1, if I minus 1 is existing, and if it is greater than equal to 0. If it is greater than equal to 0, means we'll go to the total, and we'll say plus equal to cost I minus 1. So you will keep doing till there, right? No, sorry, so this is not the most expensive, this should be the expensive, right? I minus 1, I minus 2. Yes, I remember, right? I told you I cost at I minus 1 and I minus 2. So I minus 2 we have to skip it, right? Okay, guys, so what we have to skip? The third candy. Third candy is what? Cost at I minus 2, we can say, right? I minus 2, and this I minus 2 should be free. So is free, we can say. So we skip it. So we can say, so we skip it, like this we can say. Okay, and finally you will return the total. We'll discuss more, don't worry. What I have done here is simple. We have done nothing more difference we have here. Okay, the very first thing what we have done, we have sort the array at line number 4, then total we have defined, then we have defined n, and we are going from the end to the first, and we are taking the group of the 3. Third we are skipping, guys, right? Like that we will do, and finally we'll return the 2. So let me check. Okay, so code is accepted. Okay, and that's what I have in this video, guys. So I hope you understand this. If still have any doubt, let me know in the comment section and ask the question, right? I'll definitely help you there. Okay, And if you're struggling with anything like in DSA preparation or FANG preparation, you can join our online classes. You can do the WhatsApp on the given number, and we can begin from there. That's all in this video, guys. Thank you so much, and keep learning and stay healthy. Thank you so much. Bye bye.